All right, guys, welcome back to episode 6 of the Feudable podcast. I'm with Jared.
Yep, I'm here, guys. What's up?
And yeah, it's been a little bit. I'm sure you guys noticed that we took a week off.
Yeah, things happen.
But we're back today. We'll talk a little bit about why. Jared, how have you been the past 2 weeks?
I've been pretty good. I mean, I think it's been even longer than just the week off because we recorded last episode the weekend before it came out, I think.
Oh, yeah, because we're a little bit ahead.
So we've actually, I think we're about like 2 or 2.5 weeks out from recording, so it feels a bit strange to be on the mic right now, but I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why we did a few ahead of time was because I just recently moved into my dorm at UF, which is the reason why we weren't able to put out an episode because
and I stay home for the people that know, and so there was no way for us to record.
Yeah, so Jared is up this weekend, and we're back on the mic, back in the stew.
Facts.
Back in the stew. We got it since it's been so long. We actually have a good list of things to talk about because a lot of things happen, I'd say, for the most part.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of small pieces of news, and then we just had some good topics to talk about today. So
yeah, what do you want to get started on?
Let's think. We've got some good pieces of news, so we'll go to address those.
Okay.
So last week we meant to have these on the podcast that would have come out last Wednesday, but we weren't able to record last weekend due to everyone moving up, and we just didn't have enough time. Mm-hmm. And so the two biggest things were, Kim Kardashian and Kanye got divorced.
Not officially.
Yeah. But the reports all came out, and their relationship is pretty much over.
Ropes.
Yeah, it's ropey. They're pretty much over, which is crazy. They were probably the biggest celebrity couple, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say Jay-Z, Beyonce might be the only one ahead of them.
Yeah, it would be ahead of them.
Yeah.
At least, for celebrities, definitely.
But if you think about it, you see Jay-Z and Beyonce go to, you see them together a lot, but I feel like Kanye and Kim, they're, it's weird to think of them as a couple.
Well, apparently their relationship, not ever since it started, but for the past year or so, has been
pretty
just kind of dodgy.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone remembers that big news article that came out where they were sitting in a car together. They're both sobbing. They both looked really upset.
Oh, really?
I think that was either last year or 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, people have just said that their relationship's been a bit ropey. So
well, apparently the last straw that Kim was saying is that when he was trying to run for president and stuff, and all his Twitter rants, and it is probably partially due to his mental health issues, his bipolar.
Yeah, it definitely is. That's a big factor.
Which is obviously, I'm sure Kim Kardashian was pretty supportive of him at the time, but I can see why it gets too much for her.
Well, because you can only do so much as a significant other.
Mm-hmm.
You can't control what he does and says, but you can only give her input, and if he doesn't take it, then it's almost just disrespecting her.
Yeah. Well, actually, it says that she's divorcing her for the sake of her kids and her own sanity.
Well, because that is probably so tough for her to have to deal with. Just someone that's so out of it all the time.
Yeah, and I'm this probably just makes it even harder, is they might not be together too often because of traveling and different things.
Yeah, because they all have events and and Kanye is running a brand. Kim is
also, she has her brands too.
doing celebrity things.
Yeah, I mean she has her own brands as well. She's probably doing that. Also, just being parents as well.
Yeah, it's also that's also so tough when you're not together a lot, but you have kids and you have to manage taking care of them. But it can be hard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, overall though, when I heard the news, I wasn't super surprised.
Yeah, because it was kind of just a long time coming.
If you saw Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'd be like, what the?
Yeah, that'd be insane.
You know what I mean? That'd be more surprising.
Yeah, this one isn't surprising at all.
Yeah,
but
it happened.
But that was the one of 3 biggest pieces of news. The other one was also last week. Dr. Dre, for anyone that doesn't know, rapper from the NWA in the 90s, but now just a producer mainly. He was hospitalized for, I think it was a brain aneurysm.
Yeah,
it was a brain aneurysm, and he was taken into ICU for a few days. But I think it was just yesterday, the day before, he actually got released, and he's in good spirits. I've heard. Yeah, I saw he's already back in the studio.
Yeah,
which is insane. So
already making music.
So glad that he's healthy because I can't imagine if we would have lost someone like Dr. Dre.
Yeah, and just like something so sudden like that, it's crazy.
Yeah, because no one really knew about it because the news came out the next day after he went, I guess.
So I'm actually curious what exactly a brain aneurysm is.
Well, I know it's when it's like the arteries in your veins kind of don't like correlate with what your brain should be doing or something like that.
It's something to do with the blood vessels, and they
Yeah.
fill with blood.
Yeah, it's almost like a blood clot, except it like explodes, I think, right?
It could.
Or maybe not explodes.
I think if it leaks or ruptures, that would be more life-threatening. But I think it was just like it ballooning.
like a spasm almost in your arteries.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't. Neither of us are science or medical majors.
But yeah, it says it's pretty rare.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just awesome that he's healthy now and already back to doing things like being in the studio with people because he's a big time producer now and he's always been just a big time name in the music industry.
It looks like when it's unruptured, there's no symptoms. You like might not even know that you have it.
Oh, so maybe that is what happened to him.
But
it was
when
kinda
it
sudden,
ruptures, it gives you just like a really bad headache.
Yeah, and I'm sure he got the best healthcare he could have gotten.
Yeah,
like he's a pretty healthy guy.
Hope so, yeah.
And then the other big piece of news was I actually don't have it written down, but I remember this happened. Devontae Smith, for anyone that follows college football, won the Heisman as a wide receiver, and he was the first time in 29 years to do it, and only the third ever wide receiver to win the Heisman Award. So I mean, that's crazy because like those things just don't even happen a lot. Like it's always another QB won it. It's like the same with the MVP award in the NFL.
Yeah,
like it's always like Derrick Henry this year in the NFL, the running back. Rushed for 2,000 yards. He's only the 8th player to ever do it, and he's not even going to be. I think he's fourth in MVP voting, which is like comparably, no QB had a season that good. But the QBs are just always going to win awards like that.
Yeah, some people like think that the MVP in football is not that valuable.
Well, it's because the only reason is it's always QBs is even if your QB for your team is bad. They're still the most valuable position because like you could, it's like a weird like you have to think about like if you could.
They're controlling everything for the most part. Like they get they get a touch on the ball every single play, but like a wide receiver doesn't.
Yeah,
you know.
So like it doesn't matter how good of a running back or a receiver or anything like that you are. It just only it really all relies on the QB, which is. I mean, it's just how the sport is. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, I think like the basketball MVP's a little bit, like I guess more fair in that regard.
Yeah. Well, isn't there one position that doesn't win it a lot? The center, right? Doesn't win.
Yeah, I guess the center doesn't win it that much, but like it's possible. Like Joel Embiid's in the talks this year.
For MVP.
Jokic even. So it's very possible still.
Yeah, in the NFL, the last time that someone won an MVP that wasn't a QB was. Gosh, I don't even know. I know there's only been like 3 other positions. I know a wide receiver's won it, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure a running back's won it. A kicker won it in like the 70s or 80s.
Oh, wow.
Because his team, it was one of the shortened seasons. He played for the Dolphins. I think it was the Dolphins. And it was one of the shortened seasons. And so most years, kickers are at least at the top of just points scored because like no matter how good you are at scoring touchdowns, like you're not doing that multiple times a game. Whereas good kickers are kicking multiple field goals a game and scoring them and multiple extra points. And so, like this year, I think Younghoe Koo, the Atlanta Falcons kicker, was leading the NFL in points. I know at like week 14 or 15. I don't know if he finished like that, but I mean it's just like
Young-ho.
Well, maybe not. Maybe that's incorrect, but that's okay. We're not gonna act like we know how to say it. But those were pretty big pieces of news that we missed before we
Yeah.
because we could have addressed all of those on the last pod, but we had already we had just not had the opportunity to.
Yeah.
And I don't think anything over the past week or so, because those were all from
like anything major. You mean?
Yeah, because those were all from like 2 weeks ago, but I don't think anything's really occurred over the past week that would have been a crazy piece of news. I guess I could have done some research before the pod, but we didn't think to look at that.
Nah, there's not much else though. Anyway, like
Yeah.
I guess. Oh,
you have something.
the Capitol.
Oh, when was that? Today? Well, so we're recording this on a Sunday. That was like Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. Or it might have been even.
No, it was the week before.
Oh, it was the week before?
Yeah, it was whenever I got my haircut.
Oh yeah.
It was on the 6th.
Six.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, so yeah, it was.
Or 1.5.
Yeah, that was. I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, that was
actually
insane.
crazy.
It's crazy how like they all just went in and like how do you?
Well, for anyone that isn't aware, so
Okay, yeah,
well, so the Capitol building in D.C. was stormed by a bunch of, well, mainly Trump supporters, but I think it
Yeah.
was probably a mixture of like there wasn't probably 100% Trump supporters, but that was the
Maybe,
group
yeah.
of people that did it, and it was because they're mad about
like the result basically.
yeah they're mad that he's not going to be reelected, even though I mean it's been a long time coming.
Yeah,
Like,
and
Biden-
well, also because they think it's rigged and all this stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, and also it didn't help that like he was already gonna lose because he lost the electoral college, and it just didn't help that like when it was ratified. I don't think it's not that Trump didn't. It's not that he did say something. It's that he didn't say something. Is why people are so mad because he didn't even address.
No, but even like, but the reason why everyone thinks it's rigged is because he was the one saying that first. You know?
Well, because he like tweeted or said something, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just not gonna be okay with the fact if I don't win."
Oh yeah, he said if he loses, it won't be a peaceful. But like at this point, they've proved it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, like there's no
So,
error. Like
yeah, I think he actually did admit defeat. Now I'm pretty sure.
Well,
So.
I mean, he got banned from Twitter and like 17 other social media platforms, so we don't even know what he's thinking right now.
It's funny because every time I go, like if I went onto his account, every single tweet has that like Twitter thing where it says like, oh, this is incorrect information.
It's because he would just tweet like mad things and not and not have any reasoning behind them. Like I feel like as the president, you can't just say, "I'm not going to be happy with the election results" if you're not winning. That's not how these things work. Like we're a democracy for a reason.
I really wonder though if he actually truly thinks that it's rigged or if he says it.
Like just to like what incite. Oh wow, we have the Chiefs game up in the background and a big news flash just came up protecting the Capitol. It's just 60 minutes.
I don't know if he truly believes that. I don't know, dude.
Well, you think he would just be doing it to incite like literal violence? You think he would be doing that?
Not
I think
to
he
incite
might-
violence, just maybe to like keep his like
I don't know. Maybe keep his supporters happy,
not happy, but make him like have
or give them what
hope,
they want.
maybe.
Give them what they want.
Yeah, or just be able to keep his supporters in a way.
'Cause,
Like,
I mean, a lot of his supporters don't seem very happy at all. They just seem kind of.
well,
just-
we've seen from
They
the
just seem
Capitol situation.
They just seem a bit hateful.
The craziest part for me is like, how do you go into the Capitol and not just get shot?
Well, that was also a big.
That's crazy.
That was also why a lot of people were so angry because if you looked at like Black Lives Matter protests, there was like cops shooting at the crowds and throwing tear gas and rubber bullets and all these ways to stop protests, which were for the majority peaceful protests.
Yeah,
but then
so like,
something like this happened at the Capitol, and it was majority of white people that were storming. I don't think I saw a single person of color at this.
No, you know what I did see though?
Oh yeah.
I saw these 2 black dudes outside the Capitol, and they were selling Trump hoodies and stuff, and they were like they're like, I don't even support this stuff, but these dudes will buy these hoodies for $100.
That's funny.
So they were just selling hoodies for like $100 that they probably printed for like $20.
Yeah, not even.
That's actually pretty funny. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
just-
imagine if like some dude tried to storm the White House, they would die instantly.
Yeah, like you'd think like people storming the Capitol building.
Yeah, I don't see because if they just started shooting, would that just make the problem worse? Because there's
No,
so
people
many
would
people.
run away.
Because if it's one guy, like shoot him, all right, the issue's over. But like imagine if they just opened fire, that would be crazy.
I mean, I don't think they necessarily had to open fire, but they didn't do anything. From what it seems like, they just let them run throughout the building and do whatever they wanted.
Yeah, because like there's no like how would they be able to just go into offices and stuff like that? But I did see now that the whole National Guard, I don't know the whole National Guard, but like so many soldiers are sleeping in the Capitol now.
Oh,
like,
to protect
they're
it?
staying there until when the inauguration day.
Oh yeah.
So like I've seen images and they're just all like on the ground. They fill
That's
out.
so sad.
It's crazy, and they
Like,
just
things like
have to
that.
sleep there. Yeah.
That also, speaking of the inauguration, Trump also said he's just not going to attend the inauguration for Joe Biden.
Did he?
He said that.
Really?
That's just like things like that, like not admitting defeat, like saying you're not going to go to the inauguration. Like there's just so many things like these past few weeks that have been like how is he getting away with this? Well, actually, he's not getting away with it. He got impeached for the second time.
That is true.
So,
the first president to get impeached 2 times. You know what's crazy to me is that you're allowed to like rerun after you've been impeached before. That seems like
Are you?
Yeah, you are.
I don't think you are.
No, I think I looked this up because the first time he got impeached, I was like, "Oh, does this mean like he can't run next election?" And like,
well, if you resign, you definitely can't.
Resign? No. Like, what if he he obviously lost this one.
Yeah.
Like, can he rerun in 4 years? I'm pretty sure he can.
I don't think he can.
Yeah,
Can a president? I'm looking this up. Guys, for anyone that's can a president rerun if he is impeached? Right? That's what I should type in.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he can. Maybe not. Definitely not 2 times. If you've been impeached twice, there's no way you're allowed to run.
But this has never happened.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
there's only ever been 4 impeachments in U.S. history, and 2 of them have been Donald Trump.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Because Bill Clinton was impeached for the Monica Lewinsky scandal.
Right.
We all know what happened to Monica Lewinsky.
We all know what happened.
And then Andrew Johnson was also impeached for the way he treated slaves. I think is what it was. He wouldn't.
I don't know any better than you.
He wouldn't pass. Oh, I remember what it was. He wouldn't pass some super helpful and some super helpful bill to prevent slavery and the prosecution of blacks in the U.S. and he wouldn't sign it, and so the Senate impeached him, and then
wow,
and then I think he resigned. I don't think because no president's ever been exonerated.
I think it was like he was going to be kicked out, but then he just decided to resign instead.
Because that's what happened.
I might be making this up, but
that's what happened with Richard Nixon as well. He was supposed to be impeached, and then he resigned because he was never fully impeached.
Oh,
that's what there should be 5 impeachments. But before they could go through with it, he resigned.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking about.
Because that was with the Watergate scandal and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's saying, although this, guys, I always stress out. I don't know about you. Whenever I try to look things up during the pod, I
just spell every word wrong.
I just mispronouncing words. But I feel pronouncing?
Wait,
maybe it's just misreading. I try to read it so fast to get the information. That
I thought you meant when you type it in.
Okay, so the short answer is that Trump probably could run again, as long as the Senate doesn't decide to forbid it. So maybe
so I guess they can do that.
There's probably a clause that would allow them to. Oh, he was short. That would disallow them from it. But I mean, he would not win if he ran again. There's no way.
Dude, I don't know.
I don't think it would matter who he ran against. There's no way he would win again.
Dude, I feel like he made that.
No, because the
the ball was behind. Oh.
Well, the ball has to go.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys, we're watching. It's the divisional round of the playoffs, and we're trying to keep up with this Chiefs game. But I don't think that it's There's no way he would win again. He just lost pretty badly. It was the election was very much in favor. Well, no, but he won. He lost the popular and the electoral.
But there was a moment during the count where it was like, oh shoot. He might win.
Yeah, when on the first night, I think he was leading.
I think it was in the middle of the night, he was leading or something.
Yeah, after the end of the first day, he was leading, but then once it got to the second and third,
then because at that point there were so many chances for Biden to win. When we were tracking it, there's so many. He just had to win this state or this state or this state.
And Trump did get not close, but he did get kind of close.
Well, he still got second most votes of all time.
Well, it's also because
and Biden got first.
Well, you have to think about those. The numbers go up every 2016. He also Hillary Clinton won the most ever, and then he was it goes up every single year.
Yeah, but that's still crazy to say, you know.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's because of the sheer volume of people voting. That's why.
Yeah.
There's not.
And also, especially this year, you saw so much about go vote.
Well, because it was all Democrats. People are really pushing it, and neither of us are I think, are you registered as independent on?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, yes, because as am I. Neither of us are super big either into.
I might change it, but for now I am just because I.
Yeah. Well, because I'm not too bothered about voting in the primaries.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I would change it.
And so unless there was a big, unless it was 2 people that I actually really want.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. It just doesn't really. It doesn't really affect me to do it in either of the primaries. So I just I just do my thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the Chiefs.
The Chiefs
took the dub.
Signed their ticket to play the Bills in the AFC Championship.
Pretty good game, to be fair.
And we are. Oh, Tyreek Hill's very happy. We are. What time is it? 6:07. We're going to be done recording just in time for this Bucks game at 6:40.
Yes, sir.
We're about to be playing the. Hey, shout out to our guy Owen as well. Massive Bucks fan. He's at home.
we had to shout him out.
Yeah, we got. He's been a bit
listening.
upset after every pod he comes to us. He's like, man.
So shout out Owen. He'll be on soon.
He will be on soon.
Just stay tuned for that.
Yeah, expect an Owen episode coming soon.
Yeah,
We'll
he
talk
has
about
some
this.
funny stories he's told
Yeah,
us.
he says that he has a story that has never been told.
A never been told story. So
Debuting here, right here on the Feud of Pod
on the Feud of Pod podcast.
and we'll be able to talk about this Bucks dub.
Yeah. Don't want to jinx anything, but
Yeah, I'm knocking a bit of wood. I hope you guys can hear that.
Is this real wood?
Probably not.
Anyway.
I'm a massive Bucks fan, as I've talked about on the pod, and Owen's a big one as well. We
Yeah,
actually mentioned that we went to the Bucks Rams game, and Owen got us the tickets.
Owen
we didn't go with
hooked us
Owen.
up, yeah.
Owen took us.
Yeah, Owen took us.
So shout out our boy, but I'm so nervous for the game.
Yeah, big game.
We're playing the Saints for anyone that doesn't know.
Tough game as well.
It is a super tough
But
game.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good watch party.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited as
Should we
well.
talk about our plans for the evening? We're having a little homemade dinner.
Oh yeah,
with our respective girlfriends.
Yeah, Jared is up for the weekend, and
I'm staying up here.
So Maddie and Deanna, you guys know them. They're roommates with one other girl.
Yeah.
And so we're hanging out here for the evening. Jared's up for the weekend as we've mentioned.
Yeah, and so we all went out and got dinner and brought it back home because we're respecting COVID protocols, you know?
Yeah, you were talking about yesterday or
Yeah, when we went to this place called, it was like Pisano's, like some Italian name. And it was pretty good.
Not bad.
I want people, if you you don't have to obviously, but go in the comments for me. Would it be weird to order a Philly cheesesteak at an Italian food place? Because Maddie, Diana, and Olivier were getting on my head last night.
Well, because if you're going to, if you go to an Italian place that you've never been to for the first time, like I'm gonna get Italian food. I'm not gonna get a Philly cheesesteak.
But to be fair, the Philly cheesesteak was banging. It was a good Philly cheesesteak. I was very happy with it.
But maybe your second time you go, maybe you could try.
Yeah, maybe if we go again in the near future, I'll try. Maybe I'll do the meatball sub next time.
Okay, that's
because that was a point of discussion.
That was the two you were between there.
Yes, that it was. So tonight we're gonna do a little homemade dinner. Diana's gonna cook up some Asian. Oh, she's actually just walked to the next room. You want to say hi to the podcast, Diana?
Hi, podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a little Asian sesame.
Noodles.
Oh no, Asian walnut.
Walnut.
Yeah. There's
no
walnut.
peanut.
Oh wait, no, is it peanut? Okay. Oh, walnuts are in the. Okay.
Yeah. So it's noodles with chicken, and it's like a peanut sauce.
Yeah, like lo mein noodles with chicken and Asian sauce with some peanuts.
We'll have some salad, and then we're also gonna make some
homemade
walnut cookies.
Chocolate walnut cookies, right?
Yeah. Are they vegan or no?
Are they? I mean, Maddie said she's gonna eat them.
Wait, is flour? Oh wait, flour is vegan.
Flour is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, so I don't think there's eggs in it.
What's a vegan cookie then? Oh, no eggs.
Yeah, no eggs.
We're not putting eggs in it, are we? We didn't buy eggs.
I hope we don't need eggs.
I hope we don't need eggs.
Well, me and Jared were kind of just there at the supermarket.
Yeah, Maddie and Diana were doing their thing. I'm guessing we're gonna take a back seat during the cooking process as well.
No,
I plan on watching this Bucks game later.
True, that's true.
Yeah, so I was pretty excited for that dinner. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I am pretty hungry. We woke up pretty late, so we haven't really had a good meal today.
Later than I did.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty hungry as well, but I had some French onion dip and some. They're not Lay's chips. They're like some like
wavies, right?
Yeah, like wavy, like the Ruffles almost.
Oh, they're like the Trader Joe ones, right?
Yeah. Are they? Yeah, they were Trader Joe's because that's what Maddie that's the brand that she uses.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were pretty good. a little something French onion dip.
Fair enough. Well, one thing that we haven't mentioned yet is what we did today.
Oh, okay.
So this was really cool. So basically, Maddie read somewhere on social media that there's a little pop-up shop.
Like a pop-up thrift shop, yeah.
Yeah, thrift store type of thing outside this market, and we're like, we could go check it out for a few minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't ready.
I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
I was expecting a booth or two, probably a lot of girls' clothing because it's kind of how thrift shops work a lot.
Well, because I think Maddie got it from her sorority.
Yeah, they
Instagram.
posted about it.
So we were like, it's probably some girls' clothes, and me and Jared might have a couple options there. We'll just check it out. But we turned up and it was actually there was like what 15 vendors.
Yeah, it
Everyone
had to
was
be.
selling vintage clothes. It was so dope.
Yeah, there was like 15 and like 13 or like most of them were clothing and things like that. But then
Yeah.
there was like one or two that were like trinkets and like
Candles,
jewelry and candles and stuff
jewelry.
like that.
Yeah,
but
so-
they were dope.
Yeah, so it was like the cool thing about it was like we enjoy thrifting as well. Obviously, we actually went yesterday too.
Yeah.
But like this was the type of stuff where you go and all of the things that you would buy at the thrift store are already there.
Yeah.
So then you could pick and choose what's your favorite out of what's there. And there's so many T-shirts, jackets. We all got a few things.
Yeah,
so
we
it
all
was a
got
good
some
time.
things.
Yeah.
You want to review what you got?
Sure. So I got a UF hoodie because I don't have a UF jacket and I
that's a
wanted to
nice
get
one.
one.
It's a nice one.
It's pretty nice. I'd say it's probably like early 2000s, 90s, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a little older. It's a
Yeah,
little
it's-
older. Nothing crazy though.
Not too bad. And then I also got this Spider-Man. I don't know if it's vintage. It's probably like early 2000s, I'd say.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
close
not
to
super
it.
old,
Well,
but
'cause I think it was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and that was early 2000s.
maybe, yeah. It was like all over print Spider-Man t-shirts, pretty cool.
And those were the only two things you got?
Yeah, I just got those
Yeah, I
two
got a
things.
few items. I got this. Well, I'm actually very pleased with my purchases today.
Mhm.
Usually, a lot of times when I go to thrift stops, I'll just get shops. I get a lot of T-shirts because I don't have a lot of like nice like fitted ones, and so I got this. Well, you guys can't see it, obviously.
You'll
It's
see
like
it
a-
in the picture.
Yeah, you will. You will. It's like a retro Umbro England jersey, which I only paid 20 for it.
Mhm.
When I picked it up, and I was like,
Yeah, it's good quality and everything.
yeah, because the way it was all like personal vendors, so you kind of just had to like talk to the people that were running the booth.
Yeah,
to see
you
how
just
much everything was.
lift in. You're like, how much is
Yeah,
this?
how much? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this.
Uh-huh.
And so I asked him, and he said 20, and I was like, I mean, even if it's not like, I don't know, is the back Umbro as well? Olivier's gonna read it real quick. Is it Umbro as well in the back?
Yeah, it is. It's no. This is a real
Okay, official.
jersey.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, because I remember I saw it, and I was
And
like,
the quality is great on it as well.
yeah,
The
it's
details
like,
are good.
it's definitely like 90s, right?
It could be a little bit newer because it's not. It looks almost brand new.
But what if someone just kept it in super great condition? Because I don't think they had these. The 2000s was like David Beckham, and I don't think he was wearing a jersey like this, right?
No, but like, just like they might have not worn these in game, but these just might be an Umbro England jersey.
Yeah, because I don't know if these were like actual jerseys. It could have been a training top.
Yeah,
But
but
I saw the Umbro and I saw the England. I was like, you know what? I'm a big
Yeah.
soccer fan. It's a nice one.
Yeah,
and
it
then
is
I
really
also
nice.
got a Bucks. It's not like a quarter zip, or I guess it technically.
it's like
is. It's like one of those real big puffy ones.
windbreaker type
yeah, like
without
yeah,
the hood.
Yeah, real big puffy windbreaker, and it is a quarter zip technically.
Yeah,
But it's
and-
not like a traditional.
And it's the
quarter
one
zip.
with like the striped like spandex sleeves,
Yeah, and a spandex
or not sleeves, but wrists, like
yeah,
where the
wrist. And a
wrists,
spandex
like where the waist,
yeah, where the
and then
waist
the
is.
neckline as
Yeah,
well.
it's a pretty nice jacket.
Yeah,
I
it's
also paid 20 for that, so
Yeah,
I
that
did
was-
pretty well with that.
That was a good purchase.
And then my
too.
last purchase was I got this pair of Nike, and the thing with a lot of thrift stores, gosh, I cannot say that word. Thrift shops is that it'll be like the actual like product, but then it'll be like Nike shorts, but then it'll be like Gildan, and then it'll have like, you know what I'm saying, like it'll be like
oh,
a
so
random-
they're like bootleg.
yeah.
Okay.
But this I got this pair of, they're like a not neon blue, but like a super bright blue with a big white stripe, and they're Nike shorts.
Yeah.
And I think the dude had them for 20 on the rack, and I went up to him and I was like, how much are these? Because I was like, I knew he was gonna say 20, and I was like, could you go any lower? And he's like, he gave me them for 15. So
Oh, okay.
I was
That's
pretty
good.
happy with that.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
So, I mean-
and also it's so cool because like I've always wanted to go to like a pop-up type of thing like
Yeah.
that, and it's so cool because it's like the community is so like
wholesome
not
almost.
toxic.
Yeah, like wholesome.
And like you talk to the dudes. We met this one guy who
Oh, shout out what was his name? I don't remember.
I don't think he told us his name.
I remember the one guy that I got the Bucks name. His name, shout out my guy Derek. He was lit.
Oh,
he was
Derek?
talking to me, but he complimented my nails. So.
Well, I'm gonna shout out.
Oh yeah, shout out the brand. Shout out the brand.
So there's this brand where they kind of make their own.
It's local to Gainesville for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah, they make their own. So basically, they can make their own clothes.
Yeah.
So they like get like maybe a shirt and turn it into shorts.
Yeah.
But they also just thrift things and kind of put their own logo on it, their own twist, maybe a
Yeah,
few
I
new
think that was
designs.
dope.
And it's a cool thing. It's called AlwaysTrue, a lifestyle company. We could probably link the Instagram in the
We'll drop the
description
Insta in the bio because I'm definitely. He said he had a location here in Gainesville. We should go.
Yeah, maybe we could go.
Sometime.
Yeah, he said they turned a garage into a little shop.
Like
so
a
that's
retail
pretty
shop
cool.
almost.
He also hooked us up with the sticker because we were just talking.
Yeah. No, but he seemed like a really cool guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, and everyone I talked to
everyone there is so nice.
And like the guy with the shorts, like I was talking because I asked him, I was like, bro, because his whole booth was like kind of crazy. Like, do you remember which booth it was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was the and he had a hella nice stuff, and I was like, bro, where'd you get I was like, where'd you get these shorts? Because I asked him, I was like, I want to see if you would tell me.
because they don't tell you that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they won't tell you exactly. But he was like, man, I'm just a hardcore thrifter. He was like, I just shop hella, and I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Like to find a pair of shorts like this, just at like a Goodwill or something, is crazy.
Yeah, you gotta definitely like go a lot and like raise your chances.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Well, because they definitely know like when it restocks and things like that.
Yeah, you got to do your research in that.
Because he also said he was local to Orlando, not Gainesville, and he was just down here. And apparently Orlando. Well, because I said that to Maddie, and she was like, "Oh, that makes sense." So I guess Orlando's just.
I think Miami has good stores as well.
Yeah.
No, I know that Texas.
Really?
Yeah, low key they pop, bro. Yeah.
You know, I hope soon more pop-ups like that happen because
we'll definitely try to go to the next one. It was
super
a lot
dope
of fun.
to stop by, and everyone's just
really
so
enjoyed
nice.
It.
Yeah.
And like it's just interesting. Like my favorite part about thrifting, like not only is it good for the environment, just it's recycling clothes, refurbishing things like that. I just really like the idea that you can get a piece that you won't ever meet someone else that has the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
well, yeah, because I was saying that in the car earlier. I was saying like even if. Like obviously, like over the past few months, like way more people thrift than used to. Mm-hmm. You're still not gonna you're still not gonna run into someone with the same. Like I'm not gonna find someone with these shorts.
Yeah, it would be very difficult.
But if everyone started going to PacSun more than usual, I'm gonna see a lot of people with those shorts.
Yeah, like an example would be like you've probably seen hundreds of people with like a Nike hoodie or like a Champion hoodie.
Yeah, Champion hoodies for sure.
Definitely Champion. So like it's just like being able to be more unique and I would say like almost the best part of thrifting is that you get these unique, super nice pieces for $2.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
the
prices
because the thing with like the pop up is a little different because like everything there's
because
they're
resellers.
Yeah, but it's so satisfying when you're at like a Goodwill or like a Salvation Army and you find a piece that's just like super nice or like you're like dang like I can
and it's so rewarding.
Yeah, it is. It's like I've looked through 17 racks of clothing, but I just found this dope.
I just scrolled through like hundreds of T-shirts and I found the one that for me.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yeah, I love that feeling.
But then a little break like the pop up shop is also nice.
Yeah, of
just
course.
knowing.
And even that, like we're still going through racks. We're still looking for what we like, even though they've done most of the work for us. Because we're looking through and every piece is like
it's going to be something nice.
It's something nice, but it's just finding what we enjoy the most.
Yeah.
And like what I like is like Spider-Man's like part of our childhood, so I wanted to get the Spider-Man tee over like they had so many Harley Davidson tees and it's like they're all very nice. I would probably get it if it was at a thrift store, but like I'm not a biker. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'm not going to pay like $40 for a Harley tee when I might get lucky at a thrift store, or maybe I could get a different T-shirt instead.
And like the Bucks jacket, like I'm just a huge Bucks fan, and getting it like a vintage because it's definitely not vintage.
It's an old,
but it's like '90s. Like it
has that older look.
Yeah, so it's like getting like a nice piece of Bucks gear for $20. Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. And like same with I don't know about you, but shorts. It's so hard to find dope shorts for guys. They're either really expensive or really cheap material.
Yeah,
or
they're just plain like Like I think for guys like. Shorts and stuff is usually not the main point of the fit.
Yeah, a lot of guys will wear basic pants or shorts because it's just so hard to find like a nice pair that aren't like $100.
One thing that was really cool.
We'll cap it off with this. Yeah,
me and Jared were looking through the racks, and I was like, "Oh shoot, this shirt's really dope," and it was The Mask from Jim Carrey.
Yeah, what a movie, by the way.
Great movie, and we were like, "Oh, this is like kind of part of our childhood. Yeah. Let's ask him how much it is." And I was like. Oh, bro, like we just take it off the rack. It's just in between all the other black tees.
Yeah, just
we take it out, and I'm like, "Oh, bro, how much is this?" And man goes, "You're not gonna believe it."
And I was like, and we were like, "Wait, what do you mean?"
Yeah, I was expecting like, 300. Yeah, man goes 1.2.
$1,200 for this T-shirt,
and I was like, "Wow, like that! This is like we're holding history right here."
Because he was saying, because I asked him, I was like, all right, I was like, what's the logic behind it? I was like, come on, I was like, you're not spending $1,000 for no reason, and he was saying that he's only ever seen one more of these for sale, and it was on like some random, it was like online for $2,200. He said,
yeah, he was like, I dare you guys to find one for less than $1,200.
Yeah,
but it's just like. Not only is it a rare piece, it's it's in great condition. There was like no stains,
Yeah.
no rips,
And like there was like the tag was still there in like perfect
Yeah.
condition.
hmm
It was just
yeah, and
like
and then the shirt right next to it
oh yeah.
is from Alien and Predator.
Yeah,
Alien
Aliens
versus
vs. Predators,
Predator.
yeah.
But it was just an Alien shirt,
Mhm.
and it was all over print, front and back.
It was dope.
And I was like, when I saw it, I was like, this is probably expensive.
More expensive, yeah.
Also $1,200.
Yeah, crazy.
So yeah, it's just crazy. Like just being able to hold these. Like it's almost history, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's
Just
a
like a
crazy
super
feeling,
vintage
yeah.
shirt that like who knows how many people even have it anymore.
Yeah, and it's just like it's just part of the culture. Like
Well, that's also part of the like the satisfying thing. Like, imagine you're thrifting just
And
at a
find
Goodwill,
that,
and you find a
yeah.
shirt that's worth $1,000.
yeah, that
like that's mad.
yeah. I don't know if that'll ever happen to me
Oh
or
no,
you,
there's
but
no way.
yeah, I feel like those are the avid thrifters that are going like 2 to 3 a week or
No, even more. They're
than
probably going
that,
every
yeah.
single day.
Like there's this YouTuber I watch. His name's Paul Cantu, and he does trip to the thrifts, and
Oh,
basically he
okay.
goes to like 4 every video, and he
Oh,
finds
yeah.
great stuff. He's from Texas. That's why I said
Oh,
Texas
yeah, yeah,
earlier. But yeah, he's always finding cool stuff, and he's found like shirts that he found one shirt that was worth $1,000. It was like a Malcolm X T-shirt.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and it was really cool.
You know, I get this. I have this one. I see this one guy on my TikTok a lot. He goes to like Ross and like Burlington and like all those random places, and he flips shoes, and it's super like that's also crazy. Like you find like a pair of like $300 Jordans for $20 at a Ross. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's so much harder though. You have to get
Yeah.
because Ross is so hit or miss. It's crazy.
It's actually crazy.
yeah, it's so bad. But
Well, me and Owen were with Maddie and her mom the other day, and we hit a I think it was a Ross, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were looking through the shoes, and there was just
Just, yeah.
bricks. It was just bricks. But then there also was a pair of size 20 cleats. So I mean,
no, sometimes you're like, oh shoot, some LeBrons,
yeah.
size 45.
Like they're just like they're just the ones from like 10 years ago. Like they're
yeah,
just trash.
But yeah, so like that's something that we're a little bit passionate about, and it was a dope thing to go today. Like we had a lot of fun. Like that was one of the coolest like places I've been, I think, in a minute. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting to see like just something like that in general.
And even just be able to talk to some of the people that are in that business. It was a good time for sure. But
yeah, we've got some good topics, I think. So
Yeah.
I think we should.
wait, you know what we forgot? Song of the day.
Oh no, I'm not ready. Bro.
You're not.
You can't drop this on me. Oh, so you know I do. I have one.
Okay, you go first.
I don't know. I have two. I think I'll do. Okay, I'll do the first one. So on my. This is actually the same story from a few weeks ago. Morbid Mind, if no one remembers, I shouted that song out by Jack Kays. He was this guy I found on TikTok. But then I found another guy he only has 2 songs on Apple Music, so he's like really
wow.
up and coming.
Okay.
And his name is Damien on Apple Music. If anyone wants to go listen, it's like just Damien, like no like apostrophes or anything.
Fair enough.
And he has this song "Catch Me." It's his most popular song, I'm pretty sure. It's like pretty sad rap, like very like oh I'm depressed, like oh blah 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 things like that.
Like
But I
who
mean,
do you think his style like kind of emulates?
Ooh, maybe like Lil Peep, but not as bad music. Rest in peace, Lil Peep.
Oh, like you're saying his music's bad?
Yeah. But like that vibe of music.
But like is Lil Peep more of a not singer, but like he's more like
it's
he's
like
not
Lil
a
Peep.
rapper.
It's like Lil Peep rap though, because like this
Like
guy's
X, maybe?
rapping.
X?
Yeah, maybe a little bit of like an X Lil Peep combination is what I would pin this guy down to.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's "Catch Me" by Damien on Apple Music. Anyone wants to go listen to it? It's pretty good music.
I'm gonna go with "Make It Better" by Anderson .Paak, featuring Smokey Robinson. I recently went back and listened to his Ventura album. It's a hit, bro.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, Anderson .Paak's just so talented anyway. But
I actually bought a pair of. He did a collab with Vans the other day, and I actually copped a pair of the shoes because they're fire. they're like a purple it's like a violet almost not suede.
yeah, it's like a teddy bear material.
Yeah, it is. It's like a pillow almost.
Yeah.
And it's like little stripes all over. If anyone wants to look them up, they're dope.
Yeah, you could probably still get a pair.
Yeah, probably on the Vans website. They weren't like super hyped or anything. I just thought they were cool.
But yeah, I like there's a few songs on the album that I enjoy, but Make It Better, he has that it's like a hip hoppy vibe, like more happy,
but the man can
more
spit.
boom bop type of thing. But yeah, I really enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. And so the first topic we have to address today is I've heard reports
Okay.
that the Down Bad Patrol account
Yep.
Fakes tweets. Shambles. I mean, I would not be mad about still going through.
They're still funny.
They're still jokes.
funny.
They're still jokes. But I was I was watching a Cody Ko video with Maddie a few weeks ago, and I guess you.
Yeah, I watched.
You did
this.
watch it. Okay, that's what I was saying. When I put the note, because we like put our notes together before each pod. Olivier looked at it and he was like, "Oh, like what is this?"
Yeah.
So I figured you would have known what.
I remember that video, and I think I just disregarded it because I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't be surprised."
Yeah. But I just thought, I'm not mad at it. It's still jokes.
It's still funny, but if they are made up at one point, it's gonna get old. Like like you can't have. How many ideas could you have?
Some of them did feel a bit corny.
Yeah.
You know what they probably do is they do probably have real ones, but then they probably just also have fake ones.
Maybe that's
because they probably take fan submissions. I would imagine.
I would assume that's how they get them.
Yeah, and so they probably do get real ones from people, but then there also probably is people out there sending in fake ones, which is a little annoying. But you can only do so much. But they're still jokes. So
yeah, it's still an entertaining thing.
I don't know if we'll be able to do it at the end of this podcast, but we'll definitely when we're just
maybe another time.
Yeah. Maybe next pod. But so we have two.
We don't want to like rinse like.
Oh, like use it, like overuse it.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it every pod.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what would we don't know.
Not rinse.
Nah.
Rinse it out. Ring it. No.
No. Reuse. No.
Reuse. Oh no.
No. All right. Well, we'll think of it. But I came with two questions for Olivier, and I'll answer them as well. They're not just for Olivier, but I think they'll be pretty good. Okay. So the first one is. Well, actually, I don't know which one I want. Okay. So what would you do? We've had this discussion within our friend group before.
Okay.
What you would do if you could switch genders for a week?
Okay.
Just 1 week, and you go back to being Olivia.
I guess I would just like.
And we'll set like a term. We'll just do
It's a difficult question.
We'll just do like you would be like you don't get to be like a super like you don't get to be a supermodel for a week.
You're just yourself in girl version, basically.
Yeah, you're like what you would be, but female.
Okay.
And like same for me, obviously.
I mean, I guess I would like. I don't know, like. I have no idea.
I really don't know what I would do. I was thinking about it, and like I asked the question. I was like, I think it would be a good question, but I don't know. It's so weird to think about.
I guess you would like be able to experience just what it's like just walking around, like see
being scared alone at night.
Oh God, well, I guess. But I would say like more just like walking around, see how people talk to you differently. It would just be interesting to see.
That's true.
Because like if you went up to someone and you were like, oh, they're not talking how they would talk if I was a dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's true.
So that would be something interesting to notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like different settings as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it would really change my life that much for a week.
For 1 week, yeah, you get to. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a tough question.
It is a tough question. I don't know if there's.
Comment what you guys would do.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything that would be like crazy that would like change. I don't think.
Yeah.
Other than maybe like. God, I mean, we're gonna assume that the week is not like their period week, because that would be very disappointing.
Well, I guess that would give you the experience.
That would give you. Oh, that's actually kind of cool as well.
Yeah.
Because like you obviously like have heard girls complain about their period. I don't know what it feels like.
Obviously, yeah, we don't know, so I guess we experience a period for a year.
That would be kind of cool. But I think the like seeing how people like act around you would be a good one as well.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Well, because like girls like they definitely have it harder in a lot of places, but they definitely have it easier in a lot of places.
Yeah, and yeah.
I think so. I mean, it depends on like the situation.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the situation. I would say like, the things that they do have to worry about don't really outweigh like the good things that they have. You know, the advantages. Fair. You know. Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, because like,
do you think you'd be a pretty girl?
I don't know. Do you think I would be
a pretty girl? Well, so would you be like a heavier set girl?
What?
I mean, you're not like for what you're 5'11".
Yeah.
How what's the BMI for? Like, are you you're in a healthy range, obviously.
Probably.
So I guess you would probably maybe just not like.
I think I would be like not as skinny, but like I would be just in between.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like thick. You wouldn't be like
okay. How about just my face?
Okay.
Let's not worry about the body. That's freaking weird.
Well, what kind of hair do you think you would have if you were a girl? Short hair or long hair?
I think long.
Like how? Like long, or just normal hair?
Just normal hair.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd probably check normal hair as well.
I think I'll just buzz.
Yeah. I don't mind like a little pixie cut maybe.
You would be the type.
Yeah,
to
I
get
would
a
have a
pixie.
pixie cut if I was a girl maybe. Do you think I'd be a pretty girl? Because you wouldn't be an ugly. Like I feel like if we're doing it like comparable, you're not ugly now, so there's no reason you would be an ugly girl.
Next question. I'm just joking.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. It would be fun. Oh wait, you know that photo app?
Oh,
I
that'd
have
be
one.
Funny, that'd be funny.
Wait, let me see if I. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
let
not
me-
going to be able to see.
Let me. Yeah, Olivia's gonna try to see if we can find this. I'm gonna just think about.
I could.
What I would.
I could
do.
put a little link in the comments.
Nah.
I don't know. Let's see if I even find it. Yeah,
I'm
think
just
about
gonna-
what you would. Anything else?
I don't know
you'd
what
do.
else I would even want to do. It definitely would be interesting to see how people act around you differently, or act differently around you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I wouldn't be an ugly girl, but I don't think I'd be a pretty girl.
Dude, I think I'm kind of fine. I'm not gonna lie. If I could
You
find
think so?
this. Like the picture, bro. I'm not. That's the wrong.
You think you're looking
thing.
kind of good?
Dude, I actually think I look kind of good.
I mean, maybe.
Wait,
I
let
don't
me
know.
find it. Don't act.
Is
weird.
it gay if I say you did look good?
Nah.
Nah, you don't think so. All right.
Dude,
Guys, this
I'm-
podcast is something else.
Oh, here we go.
No, what? Dog, you look. Oh, I mean that one's a little better.
But this is like. Well, I guess this is.
No,
me with-
why your jaw is so wide?
Yeah, my jaw looks massive.
It's wider than it normally is.
Yeah, it's wider than it. No.
No, the other one's.
But
the
dude,
other
come
one's
on, I look
prettier.
kinda pretty
the other
right
one's
here.
prettier. The other one's prettier.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's definitely prettier. You look a bit like
I don't know why they gave me blonde hair though. That's
that is sus.
that is a
Dude, who
bit
do
weird.
you look like in that? You look like someone. I don't know. That's funny. Maybe it wouldn't be.
All right, what's your second question for me?
All right, the other question. This one is interesting. I was listening to a different podcast and they were talking about this.
Okay.
If you could have anyone in the world, we'll do two,
Okay.
alive and dead,
Okay.
on the podcast to interview. Who would it be?
I'd have to go with Diana Ruiz. Nah, she's
This
she's
man
right
is-
here.
She's walking by again. We're just in the living room of the apartment, so times are tough. Times are tough.
Diana, you want to say hello again?
Hello, podcast.
All right, 2 Diana appearances,
Okay.
2 dead and alive.
Dude, I mean, I would love to have J. Cole on the podcast.
Oh, that would be sick.
That would be
Well, I can't
insane.
say the same one as you.
But yeah, dude, that would be
What kind of
that'd be so
questions? Do you,
cool.
while you think of a question you would ask him, or like things like that, and I'll think of who I would want.
Okay.
Who would I want?
Well, I would love to just ask him like his process to making music.
Oh, kind of how he writes and things like that.
Yeah, like how does he think of ideas? How does he like? What's his process? Does he work with the team when he's working on his album? Is he more
Oh,
usually
yeah.
by himself?
I feel you.
Like just things like that would be interesting to find out.
Maybe if you're gonna have J. Cole, I should have someone like a different avenue of life.
Okay.
Like maybe an athlete.
Yeah.
But it would have to be someone younger, because I couldn't just say like Tom Brady, because like he's.
What about
40.
like Christian Pulisic?
That was the first person I was thinking of.
Yeah, yeah.
You think he would be a cool guy to talk to?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he's so much experience overseas. Yeah, I think my guy would be Christian Pulisic.
And you could ask him a lot of questions too.
because I would want it to be like a younger guy for sure.
And we could definitely not actually relate to him in a way, but we could because he's American and he's into soccer similar to us, and we could kind of talk about his journey
Yeah.
of how he's. Well, if anyone doesn't know, he is an American soccer player that, like,
He plays in England currently.
yeah, best American soccer player at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe he one day could be the best of all time, American.
Yeah, that's definitely not like an insurmountable task for him.
yeah. So,
And he also played in Germany, so he'd have a lot to talk about as well.
yeah, that would be a cool, and we could ask about how like the language gap, how that was for him,
and he's also
things
like in our
that.
generation, like a little bit. Like he's probably 20.
He's young, yeah.
Yeah, 22. 3,
22, I
something
think.
like that.
Yeah.
So like he's at least like
No, I
within
think,
our.
Wait, he might be a little older, but
Yeah, he might actually be. But I think that'd be a cool one. Because
he's 22. He's 22.
22. Okay,
That's
yeah.
what we said.
Yeah, I think that'd be super. Yeah, J. Cole and Christian Pulisic. I mean, I would take that. Have those guys as guests.
Yeah, it would be a cool thing. What about someone that passed away?
I don't know. George Washington.
What?
Dude, the first president?
What would you ask him?
What would I ask him? Why would he want to set the precedent of only 2 terms?
You're so boring.
No, but I think... No, I wouldn't ask him that, actually. No, he'd probably be such a boring guy to talk to.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe...
I think, well, if you were going to pick someone from, like, a president, I'd say Abraham Lincoln would be cooler. Oh, for another person that's alive, Obama. That would be so
Dude, I was going to
sick.
say Obama, but, like, what could we ask him that, like, no one knows? You know what I mean? Like, it would just be, like, a normal interview.
I think you could ask him stuff that, like, not, like, reporters would ask. Like, stuff that kids would ask.
Yeah, but what would you ask him then?
I don't know, like, stuff about living in the White House or, like,
Yeah,
what
I
are
don't
some,
know what I
like,
would ask him.
what, he probably can't answer a lot of these questions. Like,
Yeah.
like, what's the craziest experience you've had? He probably can't answer
Well, he would
that.
give us something soft. Yeah. He would give us something soft, probably. Like, he wouldn't give
Yeah.
us, like, something actually crazy.
Yeah, and we could talk about, he's a basketball player.
Oh, yeah, he is. He'd be hooping. He'd be
He
hooping.
hoops. But, okay, back to...
Oh, so, yeah, back to a dead person. Who's, like... I don't... who's, like, a... Because maybe now I wouldn't mind going to someone that is older, and then we get to... Ooh, maybe, like, a... Maybe... Oh, a good one I think would be Robin Williams.
Yeah, I was also thinking of Kobe.
Kobe, that's a good one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, that
He'd
would
be a great guy to talk. He'd be such
Yeah.
great, like a great on a podcast too.
Mm-hmm, yeah, just anyone that's like really
Like
what's-
influential.
yeah, that, and also like very likable. What's a word for likable?
Likable. I think that's
Okay,
decent.
that's
Like,
good
we
enough.
run
Okay.
likable. Like a likable, like influential person that can like that has a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it can't like there are definitely are influential people that are probably would be a bit boring,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but like
Like a lot of presidents, like would just be they're just
Yeah,
president, like they're
maybe.
just good people.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
mine would be Robin Williams.
okay,
Because
that's fair.
he's a joke. I've heard he's like an awesome guy.
Yeah,
Obviously.
he'd
And
be
shout out
great.
that movie where he's a woman for half of it.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way we're not going to think of this. The safari's coming up. Well, don't say it yet. When you get it, don't say it because I've seen this movie. I know. I got it. It's Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Let's go. Yeah, that's a banging movie if anyone hasn't seen it. Mrs. Doubtfire. It's like the plot is just he's like it's him and his wife and they I think 2 kids and then they divorce, but the wife gets all the custody, and so he
He acts as the husband as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he dresses as a woman and nannies the kids for the mom, and she doesn't know that it's him. She thinks it's like a nanny.
Oh, okay.
So that he can see the
I
kids. And the
understand.
kids don't even know either. It's just because he wants to spend time with them.
Wow, that's actually a pretty interesting movie.
Yeah. But he's such a great comedian and just a great actor. Like
yeah, and just a very
Jumanji, right? What's the other big movie he was in? He was the original Jumanji.
Oh, like you. Yeah. I think
he was
so,
the-
I think.
not
Oh,
the
I don't want to
cat.
be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he was.
And also, Lion King. He was the. Wait, was he the parrot?
Was he?
Well, no, genie. He was the genie.
Oh right, in
Aladdin.
He was
I'm
the genie.
pretty sure he
He's
was
done
the
a lot
bird.
of massive roles.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was the bird in Lion King as well. Zazu.
The bird in Lion King. I'm not sure if I know what you're referring to, mate.
This dude. The
Anyone-
toucan. Oh, it's John Oliver.
Oh, it's not even him.
Wait.
John Oliver. He's a pretty big actor too.
Yeah, that's a familiar name.
Wait, Zazu. I don't even know the parrot.
The toucan, bro.
Fuck, I'm not sure if I know who. you're
Oh, he
referring
plays.
to.
Wait. Oh, I'm just having a mare.
Having a mare. These things happen. It's happened to me earlier when I was trying to look up the impeachment.
But yeah, he's been in so many,
So many famous
iconic movies.
Yeah, he's such an iconic actor as well.
Yeah. One thing that I thought of the other day, I was watching the new Justin Bieber like boxing music video that he released, and like in the video he like kisses a girl, right?
Okay.
That acts. I guess she's acting as his girlfriend.
Yeah, in the
music
Well,
video.
for anyone that doesn't know, he's married to Haley. Well, Haley Bieber now.
Yeah, Haley
It's
Baldwin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haley Baldwin.
So I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think of like if your wife was like an actress and she had to kiss other dudes, like how would you feel about that?
I mean, I don't think I would mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. Like it's for her job.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're kissing Offset, I mean,
Well,
there's
obviously.
the issue.
Would you watch that part in the movie or would you just skip?
No, I'd watch it.
Fair
I'd
enough.
watch it. I mean,
Okay.
do you have an issue with it? You think?
I don't have like an issue,
Well, especially not if it's just for like.
especially if
something
it's
like
for
that.
work. Like it's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Maybe it's a little different with the music video because he definitely like wrote, like he definitely.
No, I don't think. No, I don't.
You don't think he produced the music video?
No.
If he produced it, then it's a bit sus. Because he produced himself kissing another girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Well, I was curious, like,
He could
why?
have just starred her.
Yeah,
She's an
why doesn't
actor.
she do it? Is
Well,
she an
because-
actor? I thought she was just modeling.
She's definitely been in movies though.
Oh, okay.
So even if she's not like an actor,
maybe she. Yeah.
what was
maybe
like you
you're right.
think like Machine Gun Kelly did the Bloody Valentine music video and he had Megan Fox who he's dating as the main girl, which is probably more right, I guess. But like, I don't see a problem with that either way. Like it's for the job.
And also, like, sometimes directors, they have a vision, and like they have a vision for every single character. So when they
Yeah.
think of a girl,
so like Haley might have not executed
matched
that vision.
she might have not matched what the producer was envisioning.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So that could just be another thing too.
I think there was one more thing that I wanted to talk about as well. Just hold on, just a second here, guys. The our recording has gone a little bit into the Bucks game, but that's quite all right. I don't mind pulling it up. I'm just trying to make sure we're not losing already.
Oh, they're about to kick off. It looks
Okay,
like.
we haven't missed anything, boys. All right, so I have two more things and we can wrap up.
Okay.
All right, they're both fairly small topics. Oh, actually, now I have three because I have something that
Okay,
goes
okay.
off of the kissing someone. So would you? This is the question. Would you do like gay for pay acting?
Like, I just have to kiss.
Like, would you
dude?
kiss another dude on a TV screen for money? Like, we're talking bank.
Maybe. I mean, maybe.
You have to make out with him.
Maybe. Well, are they pretty?
No,
I
it's
think-
it's me.
Oh, then
That
then the
Then
answer
yes, right?
changes.
to yes.
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I don't. I mean, it's weird because I don't even want to be in a movie anyway.
But like, if you were an actor, you would do it. You think?
I would have to think about it. I would have to see the numbers.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not mad at that. What if it's like
Not
No,
that
what-
like I have an issue with
gay
it.
people?
It's just like I'm not.
Well, what do you think? What if it's 1,000 for every second?
That we're kissing.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm What? I feel like that won't even end up being that much. That might just be like 10,000.
10 seconds though.
Well, like throughout the entire movie.
Okay. How about there's one makeout scene, and then there's like pecs throughout.
Yeah. So
Are you taking 1,000 per second?
I don't think so.
Are you taking 10K per second? Dude, you gotta take 10K.
I'm taking 10K.
10K.
100K. Oh wait, but you probably get how much? Like this doesn't even include the rest of the movie.
Yeah, no, this is just for the gay kissing.
I guess I'll take it. Is that what you wanted me to say?
All right, we can move on to the next topic.
God.
All right, so I have one of them is more, yeah, I guess it's a topic, and the other one is kind of just I wanted to bring it up.
Okay.
So we plan on having a conspiracy theory episode. Just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give you a little insider onto maybe a future episode. But I saw this conspiracy recently where Stevie Wonder isn't actually blind.
I've seen that before as well.
Have you?
I've seen like people talk about
Well,
that.
because I saw this, it was this clip of him, and he literally, he was on like stage or something, and like a mic was about to fall onto him, and he just caught it. Like,
He felt the presence.
it just fell. He caught it, and then the other one was the other one is him. It's him literally taking a picture of something. Like, he's holding a camera up to his eye.
Well, what if he's like partially blind? Is that possible?
But he's like holding a camera up to his eye, like taking a picture of something.
Yeah, and also like there's not like he's never been out without his glasses on.
yeah,
so, like-
so we wouldn't know.
Yeah, so you can't even tell.
So that'd be jokes. Because also, how does he know how to play the piano?
No, but that's something because like remember like Beethoven is.
Oh yeah,
he's blind
deaf.
and
No, he's
deaf,
No,
right?
Beethoven's not blind. He's just deaf.
Oh okay. Oh god. Oh
Oh my!
wait, what's
Wait,
happening
guys.
here?
What guys?
Wait.
All right. Well, the Bucks game started off with a shambles.
Oh no.
All right. So I just wanted to bring that up. But we'll have a conspiracy theory episode. Maybe not soon, but the episode will be coming. And so,
yeah, for sure. I'm excited for that.
And so I wanted to wrap up. Maybe it's similar to the song a day. We can wrap up with the maybe shouting out. Actually, you don't listen to a lot of podcasts anymore, do you?
Yeah, not really.
What were some before you when you were listening to them heavy? What was a few that you were listening to? Because I wanted to shout out a few out.
I like the Tiny Meat Gang, Cody Ko and Noel Miller.
Yeah,
that's always a good one. I really didn't listen to much else. I guess like the What's Good podcast.
Yeah, that's
Mini
one.
Minter
That's one I
and
listen
Randolph.
to. That's one I listen to every week.
But I haven't been listening much, mostly because of like I used to do it on the way to school because like it would be like 20.
Oh yeah, that makes
20-minute drive to school, and then I would be like pretty much halfway done with it by the time I could go there and back.
Mm-hmm.
But like now I'm not in the like I'm just not chilling enough to listen to a podcast, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I'm always doing something, I guess.
Yeah, no, I listen to. Well, I try to have a few that I listen to, but I like on a consistent basis. I listen to the What's Good with Simon and Randolph. I listen to the King and the Sting podcast with it's two comedians, Theo Von and Brendan Schaub. Those guys are hilarious. I love their podcast so much. They have they go over they have themes, so they'll have like King It or Sting It, and it'll be like a top, and like they have fan submissions.
Okay.
So like someone will send in a video and be like, oh, like ice skating on a frozen lake, and it's like this dude, and it's him doing it, and he's like King It or Sting It. They
Okay.
talk about it. They roast each other. Like it's a really funny podcast. And then I listen to a bit of the Joe Rogan Experience, just when he has like good guests on. Like I listen to the Kanye episode. I listen to the Elon Musk episode. All the good ones.
Fair enough.
And then yeah, those are mainly the ones that I listen to. I just wanted to game respect game. Just shout out a few.
Hopefully they'll be shouting out.
Yeah, Joe
ours.
Rogan.
Joe
We actually
Rogan.
just found that he just moved over to Spotify in the new year because
Oh, he was never on Spotify?
no, he was on YouTube.
Oh, just YouTube.
Yeah.
So
and
he's
Spotify.
Oh,
people,
so he's taken after us.
People he saw that we came to YouTube. He was like, I have to move. No, dude, I people are saying his Spotify deal is like in the hundreds
Of thousands?
of millions.
Oh my god.
No, people are saying it was worth $100 million the deal.
Wow.
But if he's
I'm not surprised.
I mean, the
not
number one
surprised.
pod in the world.
Exactly, yeah.
Like you're gonna pay that.
Yeah, and it's crazy that he's like one of the top podcasts in the entire world and he was never on Spotify. That's so weird.
Yeah, that
to
he was
me.
just on YouTube.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Maybe he was just waiting for this deal to come.
He knew someone would offer him a month.
Yeah.
But all right,
Fair enough.
we can
We can wrap it up.
yeah, I don't mind. We gotta watch this this Bucks game.
Once
All right,
again,
well-
though, thank you so much for listening.
Oh yeah, thanks everyone. Make
sorry,
sure
sorry about our small break. Hopefully, we won't be having too many other breaks.
there should be one next week as well for sure.
Hopefully,
Yeah. Well,
Hopefully
yeah,
for sure.
There's a very good chance that there will be
Yeah.
one next week.
but yeah, we're gonna continue to work hard.
Yeah, like the
do
vid-
our best.
yeah, just
This
make
is
sure-
first podcast in Gainesville.
Oh
so
yeah. All right, so that's awesome. There's
Yeah.
way more to come, but make sure you like the video,
Subscribe, comment.
comment to our
Please
questions.
comment, share with your friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just go watch the other ones as well, cause like
Yep.
I'd say everyone's been pretty decent so far. I've been pretty happy with what we've been coming out with. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we love when people reach out. It's awesome. So don't feel free.
Hit us up. Hit up the Instagram for sure too. Like DM us, like whatever you want. Honestly,
Yep.
Just
Alright.
DM us anything cool. Yeah, and we'll shout it out for sure.
Yep. All right. We will see you next week, guys.
All right,
Peace.
peace.